Let me show you how to make cinnamon rolls using yeast. To the mixer, you're going to add 1 cup of warm water and you're going to sprinkle 2.5 teaspoons of dry yeast. Do not stir it. We're going to let it sit for 5 minutes so that it gets frothy, and that will show you that it's activated. Next, you're going to add 1/3 cup of unsalted melted butter, 2 room temperature large eggs, and a 1/2 cup of white granulated sugar. You give that a mix. Then you're going to add 1 teaspoon of salt. Next, you're going to add 4 cups of bread flour. You're going to give this a good mix until all the ingredients are barely combined. We're going to go ahead and switch to the dough hook, and you're going to knead the dough for 5 to 7 minutes. Once your dough has formed, you're going to remove it from the dough hook. It will be sticky to the bottom, and that is okay. I'm going to take this right out from the bowl. Now, to keep us from washing too many dishes, I'm going to spray the mixer bowl that I kneaded my dough in. I'm just going to spray it with some olive oil. Add your dough back in and then cover it with saran wrap. You're going to let this sit outside for about an hour to rise, which will double in size. Or if you're impatient like me, you can put it in the oven with the light on and let it rise for about 30 minutes. While we're waiting for the dough to double in size, we can go ahead and prepare our cinnamon sugar mixture. We'll need 1 cup of brown sugar and 2 tablespoons of ground cinnamon. Once your dough has risen or doubled in size, you're going to sprinkle your mat with flour along with your rolling pin. Roll it out into a rectangle. After you roll out your dough, you're going to add a 1/2 cup of butter and spread it across evenly. Once you're done spreading your butter, you're going to go ahead with your cinnamon sugar mixture and sprinkle it all over. Now for the fun part. After you sprinkle all of your cinnamon sugar mixture, you're going to go ahead and cut them into 12 strips and roll them up. Once you're done rolling up your cinnamon rolls, you're going to cover your rolls up with saran wrap and let them rise for 20 minutes while you preheat your oven to 375. While we wait for the cinnamon rolls to rise the second time, we're going to warm up 1/2 cup of heavy cream. After the second rise, you're going to go ahead and add in your heavy cream. And you're going to bake this in the oven for 25 minutes. While your cinnamon rolls are baking and make your icing, I did 1/2 cup of powdered sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1 to 2 tablespoons of your heavy whipping cream. Depends on how thick you want the consistency to be. Once it's done baking, you can immediately put the icing right over your cinnamon rolls. Let me take one out so you can take a look at this deliciousness. Look at that beauty. I just want to show you the inside. Oh my goodness. I would totally call this a copycat Cinnabon.